All right. It looks like you can hear me. You know, my mic quality isn't great right now. You know what? I think I got a microphone. I should try that. Not tonight. Not this time though. We'll work on that later. Um so let me actually just here trying to figure out the best way to do this because I tend to. All right, so I'm going to share you my desktop. Get rid of this. Let's get it all set up. No, I'm not really hip on all this live streaming stuff. So, okay, so what we're going to do right now is if you watched, I was playing with, you can see my 6600M streaming the HDMI right from it to OBS. And I explained that at the beginning of my other long video. I'm doing that because it gives me an extra screen. It's something that I've got a screen on this radio. I might as well use it, right? So I can, using my radio, and you guys can be seeing what I'm doing without having to run Smart SDR and have it use my display here in front of me. So right now in my TV over, you can see that hand? Yeah, I got to get used to this. My TV over the side is just running all the OBS software. My Mac is right in front of me, and then my radio is right below the Mac. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my screen. You see, on is here. This will put it in the spot. Wham. All right, there it is. So let me move my ugly face. Okay. So what we're doing now is I have been using for free on this Mac, which is running, I don't even remember, High Sierra. This Mac is 10 years old. It's running High Sierra. That's as high as it can go unless I probably install a crack. My older Mac that I was using before is here, or that's running High Sierra, but it's cracked. That one's also 10 years. That's actually this one's 9 years old. That one's 11 years old. 2009. Wow. It's still a usable computer. I still can't, since I switched to Mac, that was my first Mac in 2009. Since I switched to Mac, it's like I update when I feel like it, or I work on it when I want to tinker. I don't have to actually fix it every 6 months because it's crap, like some operating systems. Anyway, enough of that rant. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I was using on this High Sierra, I was using for my sound, and it worked just fine. I was using SoundCloud. SoundCloud? Not SoundCloud. Soundflower. And Soundflower comes with two, I don't know if you call them drivers or whatever, but they had a 2-channel and a 64-channel. But both of them you can just use for DACs. So even though Soundflower is, a lot of people think it's just one thing, you can run both. And so I was using one DAX on the 2-channel and the other DAX on the other channel. And that actually worked well. If you watch my other video that I just did, I was doing diversity mode, and I was trying to channel that sound left and right channels through the two different things, and it would have a latency difference and then do this echo. So it wouldn't work for that. But under normal operation, if you just wanted to have two DAXs, like running WJTX, let me look at what this is called. You'll find with me that my brain doesn't work half the time. I got too much going on. I can't even concentrate half the time. WSJTX. All right, so WSJTX is you could have that running on one and listening on one band or whatever, and you could have FL Digi on another using the 64 channel, and it would work fine. No issues there. You could actually use that, and then you had your two channels from your radio. You didn't even have to install Windows. You didn't have to install Smart SDR. You'd use it like a normal radio, two slices. That works great. However, I did have to buy LoopBack because on my laptop, when we went to Okoboji, which those videos you just started seeing, Soundflower at that time, they may have resolved it now, but at that time would not work right on, at least with what I was trying to do, on Catalina. So it just wouldn't work. Works fine on Sierra, High Sierra, doing what I was trying to do with the two channels and all that perfectly. Catalina, I don't remember what it was doing. I think it was dropping off all the time. It would work, and sometimes you'd start up the DACs and stuff, and it wouldn't hear anything, or it couldn't transmit. I can't remember, but it wasn't communicating anymore. Even just the two-channel one didn't work reliably. It could have just been something funky with my laptop, or it could have been a Catalina issue, but I tried the free trial of LoopBack, and that resolved it, so I said, screw it, I'll spend the $100 and whatever this cost, $100, $120. I've spent, since buying the radio, which was $5, I've spent 100 or 100 and so for LoopBack, 100 for Parallels for my laptop. I'm still running VMware Fusion on this Mac, but my laptop I've got Parallels, and I actually really like that. For work, I do a lot with ESXi and VMware stuff like that, and they also have Macs and they use Fusion, and so that's why I had Fusion. But Parallels is actually pretty slick. We'll talk about that in another video. If you've used it before, you already know what I'm talking about. VMware is really, I think where VMware excels is they're trying to focus on more of the techie server side, not the user side kind of things. Whereas Parallels really has some neat features to really actually make it boot up, and Unity mode seems to work a little better, at least on my laptop. But anyway, I digress. Back to the story. That's why I'm using LoopBack. And so I'd already purchased it. So I'm going to see if LoopBack resolves my timing issue with the sound. So I've already got LoopBack installed, but if you ever want to try it, you go to that site right there. And I don't have my contacts in. Rogue, whatever. Just Google LoopBack. And okay, so Okay, I don't know when you lost me. So I'm going to review this again. Kind of, it switched my audio input. Either I did that, not paying attention, which I might have. So we'll just real quick review. I'm pretty sure all I do is once this is open, by the way, you can just Google LoopBack. That's how you find it. Free trial, like 99 bucks. Man, I'll be really annoyed if that whole story I told you is gone, but I'm not going to review myself. So, I have to pay more attention on that. This is normally not an issue. It's because I'm adding all these sound drivers that it's switching things as I add them. But all you do is you just, as you saw, I just added these. I've got 4 DAXs because I've got the 6600M. That's all it can support. And now we'll go over here, and hopefully we will see the option in XDAX, which is also free. We should hopefully see, there they are, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nicely out of order. What's up with that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are they out of order? Doesn't matter. I'm going to pick 1 for that one. 2 for that one. I'm going to 3 that one. I wasn't using, make sure I'm still recording. I wasn't using 3 and 4 before because Soundflower only had the 2. And in case the audio got cut off, I don't remember where. Soundflower, technically you could do 2 DAXs because these both could be used. You could use this as one DAX and that is the other DAX. So hopefully that audio didn't cut out with my explanation, but if it did, I touched on it briefly there. You're welcome to go back and read my lips and figure out the rest. All right, let's go ahead and see if this works. I'm going to go to my radio and let's bring that up real quick. All right, so I'm going to my radio real quick, and I'm just going to make sure we're on DAX 1 and DAX 2, which we are. All right, so now let's go ahead and turn on. Hey, that looks promising. We are using LoopBack on DAX 1. We are using back on DAX 2. Okay, so that's it. That's all you do. You literally start LoopBack. You create 4 DAXs or 2 DAXs or whatever your radio support. That is all you do. XDAX. If you've never used it, just Google XDAX. Not ZDAX. XDAX. It's going to give me stock right here. And you can get XDAX and XCAT, and they are there for free. Well, this tells you where to get them. I guess it's not there, but you get the idea. Just follow the breadcrumbs. You'll get to it. Let's go back here. Here it is. It's this guy right here, DL3LSM. This has got to be the right page this time. Yeah, there we go. And you'll find the downloads there. There's X key. I don't do CW really, so I don't know what that does. But yeah, you'll find the downloads just on this page here. This is where you'll find it. Let's go downloads. X key, XCAT, stacks. So there you go. That's all you have to do to get the pass-through audio to work. So let me take my radio off the screen. Now what I'm going to do is you're going to see a big mess as I bring OBS over here. I am going to put my headphones on. So actually that won't tell me what I need to know. Got it. All right, so again, I don't do this live streaming a whole lot. Ignore the, okay, so we're going to, here we got OBS over here, and put it over here there so you can kind of see it. All right, so what I want to do is I've got to go in here and correct these. So I put 2 DAXs in place. I had done that For the mono versions, it's DAX 1. So if I just wanted to do mono output, DAX 2. And then I have these versions, which are in the diversity, where it balances it, one on the right and one on the left for diversity. So depending on what I want to stream from the radio for you all to hear, or anything to hear, like WSJTX, it doesn't matter. I'm just picking sound devices. So likewise, when you're in WSJTX, you would just pick the device you want. So, oh, you're getting it, and hopefully you can hear me over the radio noise. So there we go. We've got coming in. Now this will turn off the radio. Now right now you shouldn't be hearing the radio, and then I can turn the radio on. And then here's my 2 channels, and if it still saved the configuration, which I will check later, because if I plug these headphones in, I am going to lose my microphone. Okay, so that's it. Just like you're hearing this now streamed through YouTube, hopefully, you should be able to basically stream to anything. So, for example, we go into WSJTX, and now when you bring it up, go over here, see it, notifications, preferences. It's all, everything's going to my other screen. Over. And right. Basically, we're going to make the input DAX 1 and the output DAX 1. And in theory, we go to view the waterfall. I should hopefully be, yeah, seeing stuff. Now, did it change? Oh, it did. It changed. As soon as I opened it, it changed. All right. So hopefully you can hear me over all of the WS. Okay. So now in digital mode, I'm not even running diversity right now. So what you're hearing is, I'm not sure what you're hearing or why you're hearing on anything on DAX 2. Actually, that doesn't make sense. But I'm not going to worry about that. You get the idea. So literally, that is all you have to do to get LoopBack to work. You install it, and you just add 4 audio devices as pass-through, and then in XCAP or XDAX, you just pick your devices. Now, I am a little confused how we have audio on DAX 2, because that should be a separate device. Yeah, because it should be. I don't think I have. Oh, you know what? Let me do something. Oh, diversity mode is on. See, like I said, I don't have my contacts in. So now, turn diversity mode off. We should lose 1 channel. Let's see what we have. It's gone. You should have heard it drop off one side. You don't want to use diversity mode on probably digital modes anyway, because I'm using 2 different antennas, and you could potentially be getting, it might work. I mean, it could work, but you might also get data coming in at different times because the way they might hit the antenna. But I guess technically you could have that even with just 1 antenna, so maybe that's not an issue. In any case, as you can see, there you go. That's it. That's how you configure your LoopBack. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lose my microphone for a moment. I'm going to plug my headphone in, and I'm going to listen to this through the computer so that I can tell if this fixes that delay issue on voice. Let's listen. If it does, LoopBack solved that problem. If it doesn't, then I'm going to have to figure out how to patch the sound in through the live audio jack and into a line in on the computer, all that kind of crap, which I'd rather not do. Anyway, so you're going to lose my mic right about now.
Anybody on the list 1 through 16 for a call. And 7XG, would you put out a last call, please?
Anybody on the list wants one last call, send me a number. Kilowatt 4, Julie, this will be wants to check in. Going down here, Bob.
Okay, number 17 tonight, folks, in the North Carolina number 17. All KB0EL, go ahead, Clark. Alrighty, gotta get a Roger next. Can't hear North Carolina tonight. Rob. Alrighty, just got that guy. Alrighty, 11 through 16 for a call. Number 11 through number 16, that would like another call. IM7XT, would you give 17 his call, please? Over. I'm just not hearing anything close in tonight. Okay, this is CN4 UK for the Centric Club 40 meter late net. Anybody on the entire list, 1 through 17, that would like another call? Alrighty, N7XT, would you ask the list if anyone would like a call? Alrighty, thank you, Dean. N7XT CN4 UK for the Centric Club. Alrighty, folks, looks like it's time to put this one to bed for tonight. Before we do that, I'd like to thank everybody for checking in tonight. It was a pleasure hosting the net for you. We'll see you later on in the week, towards the weekend on another one. I'd like to thank my relays tonight, November 7 X-Ray Golf, Dean there in Oregon, and KD0EL Clark helping there from Mobile, South Dakota Cap. This is CN4 UK. That's it. We'll go ahead and do the closing. We'll see you all again another night. We have a website where you can find out more about the club and its operations. The club's webpage is 3905tcm.com. Or if you're using Net Logger, just click on the club icon at the top right of your screen. If you do not have internet access, the club net information packet may be obtained in making this request to our club information officer, Rocco Conte, Whiskey Uniform 2 Mike. He's located 152 West Bush Road, Gloversville, New York. 12078 is the zip code. 73, good night, everyone. The 3905 Centric Club 40 meter late net is down close. We'll catch you all another night. KN4 EUK QRC.
On 40 meters, I'm at about 1.1 to 1.8, and on 20, I'm about 1 to 1.3, and then on the real high bands, I'm almost 1 to 1. 80 meters, I'm like 1 to 5. And with that tuner, you know, you can just zero it out every time. It just makes it easier on your cruise. Well, hopefully you have a tuner that'll run a kilowatt, you know, through it. I have a MFJ 986 that is rated for, I think it's a couple of kilowatts. Anyway, I just like the idea of having the tuner on it just to flatten it out. Makes it better on your amp. Although, you know, if I turn it around on coax direct, it probably really wouldn't be, I'm not sure what it would do actually. I think I may turn it around and see what it does to my reflective power on my next go around. Let's see, what else? Well, it sounds like we have very similar rigs there. Yeah,
Well,
it sounds like
as you can hear,
a nice
it doesn't
antenna.
work.
And yes, you are
For whatever reason,
a
now, according to Flex, there's just one stream from this radio. So you're not using the bandwidth of two streams. Everything is put into one stream and goes out.
Trying to look at mine, I've got it.
So the latency
and
that we are hearing
you know, if you
is happening
don't
inside
have
the
a
computer,
really well-engineered amp,
not
it doesn't
from the
make any
Flex.
difference. But
And
this
there's no
ALAV
way, because each
would be
DAX
nice to have that relay
is,
for you. Over.
the DAX itself is not stereo. It's unaltered audio. In fact, I can't control the volume from the radio to do it. The reason why I'm
Okay, well,
avoiding
very good. Yeah, I'm just running
using
it
an
direct
audio
now
cable,
with no
for
tuner.
physical audio cable to
And
connect to my
it's
computer
going,
to the radio
it's about 1.2.
is because when I've done that in the past, even though I've done a lot to get
The
RFI out
American
of the
meter
shaft,
says 1.2.
it's just one more thing that contributes to RFI. I guess I could just wrap it a lot inside a
7, I guess.
ferrite,
Yeah.
and maybe that would do the job. But it looks, no, you can't even hear it, can you? Because that noise going. Sorry about that. You can't even hear me because all that was going on. So what I was saying is the reason I'm avoiding just using an audio cable to connect the radio directly to the computer and then just recording the line in jack to OBS, OSB. Sort of, I don't know. It is OBS. OSB. I gotta fix my names on my videos. I think I transferred the letters. If I do that, it's potentially leading in another way for RFI to get from my radio to my computer and vice versa, which I could try using ferrite, wrapping the wire inside one of those ferrite beads, and see if that prevents it from being an issue, but it's really always been an issue no matter what I would do. I just don't want to connect. I haven't had an issue really with that since switching to Ethernet with this radio. So really wanted to avoid that. It could have also been the USB, which you don't use USB on this radio. So, but you heard the delay. The delay exists for whatever reason. It exists. Even though the radio is really just sending one stream, the two DAXs are out of time. And you get an echo. So my idea of doing that and being able to stream diversity mode is not going to work that way. Gonna have to use a patch cable. No way around it. Well, I guess that's all for tonight. As you can see though, using LoopBack to configure and get your audio to pass through for WSJTX or FLDigi or whatever you want to do is pretty easy. But again, if your machine will work with Soundflower and it's not too new of the OS for it, then you can use Soundflower and use that as two DAXs because it does work. And like I say, LoopBack didn't resolve this issue, but for normal use, it'd be fine. I'm tired. I'm starting to slur my words. Good night, everybody. I'm going to try to do more of these. Maybe I'll get better at it. All right, KE0LCS. Clear. And that didn't work. That was going to be all cool and impressive looking. Try it again. Why?